everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion plays XCOM War of the Chosen. I'm at, like, peak upset with XCOM right now for two reasons, and I'll explain them. First, we had that bug that cost us on the last mission. It cost us not a whole lot. Bear Taffy got hit. Big whoop. He'll get over it. But then I went out on another mission, and this is my admission of, like, save scumming here. So this is why I know what I'm doing here. And basically, if you're wondering what I'm going to do with my next couple of turns before we have our next mission, I'm going to buy all the magnetic weapon upgrades that we unlocked by researching magnetic weapons. I went out on a mission, concealed, took the new Templar along with me. Oh, I'm so excited to experience this new mechanic. So I get ready, I see a pod, I get ready to set up an ambush. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's Overwatch on every character, right? Not quite good Mr. Boy Meets World. I forget the guy's name, but I'm Mr. Feeney right now. It turns out that as the Templar, for some reason, even when you're concealed, 2 shoots. And you're gonna be like, NL, that's your bad. I actually don't disagree that that's my bad. But it popped the ambush with like a micro pistol that was like, did 0 damage. The bullets reflected, hit me in the face, and I died. I was upset because I was playing probably too quickly. I was going, you know, 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 to get this Overwatch done, but it turns out that 2 is not Overwatch on every character. It's Overwatch on every character but 1 for reasons that you don't even need to think about. So we're gonna view facility here. I am going to put a staff member in the proving ground, and then I am going to also work on the Skulljack so we can continue advancing the story, because the Advent Project is making some pretty big waves right now. We do need to do the black site. So I'm at peak frustration with XCOM, but I know it's gonna pass. Now that you know, you learn a lesson once, and then hopefully it's done forever. Let's research Gauss weapons, or Gauss weapons. I hope I'm explaining that properly. Yes, okay, so they've lowered the income in this region that I haven't made contact with. We have gained a scientist, which is going to make research time a little bit faster. And then we're going to scan for this engineer, and they're going to give us a guerrilla ops, and then I am not going to mess it up this time, hopefully. By the way, we're like 9 episodes in, something like that. Thank you for your support on the series so far. I'm reading the comments, although you may think that I'm not, to the diligence that you would like. Trying to improve my play. I think we've had some okay play. Not good, but okay play. And combined with some really terrible, but occasionally unbelievably positive luck. So out of these missions, I like easy to get supplies, I think. There's moderate to gain intel. Our intel's good. We just leveraged our good intel to buy some alloys, actually. We could get a moderate difficulty one to get a ranger. We got 2 rangers right now. It's not that important. I would much rather have supplies, I think, because we're about to go out on a shopping spree. We gotta buy new sniper rifle, which should affect our Reaper and our sharpshooters. We've gotta have new, what was the other one? We need a new cannon for our grenadiers, and then we're gonna maybe buy plated armor soon after that. So this mission is protect the device. I want to go on a mission because it's been a little while. I want to also take Mary Murphy because we've never used her before, except in that Doomed mission where I didn't even get to attack with her except the world's worst pistol shot. I want to take Mathas because he's been out of the game for a while, and we'll make sure that Mathas has a flashbang with him as well. So make utility items available, please. And I want to take maybe Sinvicta, another ranger. They've all got the upgrades except Mathas and myself so far, but I have the upgraded pistol, which is almost as good as like a default rifle. And we'll, she's got the upgraded pistol as well. So let's get going. Excuse me, I can't click on that because you can't see it, but on my screen it says Brackdaman is now playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD. We have no medic, so we gotta be careful on this one. And you know, dude, I gotta be honest with you, I am hungry for a stop, and be careful what you wish for, but I would love to just dominate the enemy this time. We've gone through like 2 episodes ago. We got raked over the coals, chosen, lost. The episode after that, bugs. Bear Taffy has to take damage to appease the Firaxis gods.
destroy the device. That data is
Okay, so we gotta protect the data interceptor. It's supposed to be an easy mission, but I think you don't need to know that yet. I think that,
As Templar warriors, my followers
sure, yeah, as Templar warriors, blah, blah.
mastering the power that belongs
Basically, what they're talking about, that I'm going to try to pass on to you,
we can twist the very fabric of the world around us.
is that Templars have an ability called Rend.
Extremely well-equipped mechanized combat unit.
Oh, we also got introduced to robots. And wait, what's that other unit? I think that might be an Advent Protector, which I have been a little spoiled on. People told me that the Advent Protectors, or sorry, Advent Purifiers actually explode?
Affirmative.
So I would prefer not to experience that, if at all possible. So these guys might see me next turn, but I'm getting hooked up for the ambush regardless. You should be on Overwatch. Good. Now you guys are, wow, you're really getting a move on here. Thankfully, they've chosen not to attack the device. Unfortunately, these two units were lucky enough to spawn right next to the device. So we gotta clear this one pod first. That's, like, indisputable. Anyway, the point is, we need to use Rend. If you kill a unit with Rend, you generate focus. And the focus is important because it fuels your other abilities, like, for example, Volt, which we've talked about in the past. Probably, I think we want to start by popping off with a grenade. The problem is if we hit another pod in the process, but let's hope that that does not happen. So Mathas is going to pop a grenade. Cine V is kind of getting in there to roast them with the slash on the next turn. Although, he could do it on this turn. We don't want to slash the Purifier, though, because the Purifier may or may not explode on death. So I think Sinvicta does nothing. Storm also does nothing. Look at this. 2 Fire Pistol, 3 Pistol Overwatch. 2 Overwatch, 3 Fire Pistol, 4 Pistol Overwatch. Why? At least it wasn't on like a daily or anything. The thing is, we need a ranged shot in order to finish this job. Because we need to kill the Purifier. But I don't want to put myself on Pistol Overwatch because we could also use Lightning Hands for free. Although, if we had a Pistol Overwatch, I don't know. What are our odds of hitting? 1 is Fire Pistol. 94 and 88. It just depends on who shoots first, I guess. I think we'd rather have a free action to hit an enemy that might be behind cover and then a second shot after it, or a really good, like, 88% chance. It's tough. I think I'm going to leave it because I also have a frag grenade I could use to get me out of trouble. So I think we're pretty much good to pop. It's not really much of an ambush, but Mathas is going to open up by blowing these guys up. Hopefully, it will not kill the Purifier, but the ideal outcome would be shredding 1 or 2 armor on the robot, and that's all it did. It did almost no damage to the robot itself. So we've all been uncovered, which we knew was going to happen. We don't have any Reapers on this one. Okay, so the Purifier is going to be destroyed, I think, without question. We don't want to use the Templar to do it because it's melee, so we will explode in the process. So I think just use Lightning Hands. 9 out of 10 chance. He's gone up in smoke. Those guys are going to be mad annoying on missions that have zombies on them. I can tell you that right now. You are not burning, but you are close to fire. Now you, if you could finish the job here, preferably not by running into fire. Is this like pseudo cover? I worry about you popping a pod, but I think we gotta try. So I'm gonna try to generate some focus here, and we can use our better abilities. Sweet swords. Nice. So they also, she gets stat bonuses, by the way, the more focus you have. After using Ren, Templars always trigger momentum, a free movement action which allows them to return to the safety of cover. If the Templar has the parry ability, they can instead use momentum to stay in the same location and prevent all damage from the next attack made against them. Well, where's parry? Because I do not see it. We didn't choose parry, we chose the passive bonus from Volt, so that explains it. I honestly think, like, she should just stay where she is, but yes, we'll move her one tile away. If that popped a pod, I would have been just beyond furious.
Moving out.
That was a good encounter, though. We're looking for a stomp. We sort of started to get it. I don't know how much HP that thing has, because we haven't technically encountered it yet. Mathas is going to move forward. He could always open with a flashbang if we encounter them this turn, which we did not. We could also, and I mean, we can't, actually, but if we had a grenade, we could maybe blow a hole through the wall and come around that way, but I think we're going to have to wait one more turn. To engage on these guys, and that's okay. We should have plenty of time. If it dies 3 turns in, nobody's gonna be mad at me. Everyone's gonna be mad at the game. So,
I can make it.
not particularly concerned.
Got it. Moving.
They still don't know we're here. There's a purifier in there, so we should endeavor to maybe kill that guy outside of the line of duty if possible. Sinvicta should probably go first.
Moving to designated coordinates. Advent forces sighted.
So we got a pod. Ideally, we'd like them to scatter. Yeah, that's pretty good. So the purifier obviously wants to be close. Because, wait, that's just a trooper. Where's the purifier? I lost sight of him. I thought he was in there. Maybe he hasn't popped yet. I mean, if you're just a trooper, we should slay you and then move back behind the safety of cover. That seems legit. Feel the power of the Templars, by the way. Okay, get sliced, son. So our damage has gone up as a result of our focus being maximum right now. We can also throw Volt, though, potentially. Although, no, it probably counts as having taken another action. So we'll just have her retreat. She's got no Overwatch or anything, so she should be able to Volt next turn, though. And then our boy Matt has games.
Understood. Moving out.
I think the way I see it, we got a couple of options. We could take the 31%, which I don't dislike, or we could throw the flashbang, which I sort of dislike. We could also send me in here, have me throw a grenade, possibly blow open the wall, and Mathas gets a better shot. But I thought we saw 3 units in there, so that leaves me pretty exposed, to be honest with you. Is it conceivable I could stand here, not have line of sight with the enemy, and I've got a really good arm? It's just not good enough. It might get the wall, but it's not good enough. Go on Overwatch, and then, force him to use some form of mind control. Go on Overwatch and force his hand, I think. Same with you, Sinvicta. 30, technically you're not supposed to take shots under 30. 31 is almost under 30 as far as I'm concerned. Good hit. We missed on the other one, but 4 damage for free is not bad. I do worry they're going to have a shot on me as a result, but that's what the pistol's for. Oh, he's going to live with 1 HP, and we might be flanked. But if he shoots at me, I get a shot back. I'm running over here for some reason. Mind control resisted, but I have panicked. And because he attacked me, I will murder him. The shot through the heart. I'm a little confused about why I ran. But dude, we came out of it actually looking, smelling like a rose here to some extent. So we gotta look at this. How much damage does Rend do now? 6 to 7. So it would absolutely dust the Purifier. We still have our frag, and I think if there was ever a time to use it, it's probably right now. And the best value for money here is we destroy this cover. We don't have lightning reflexes, so it's either this or take a fairly low percentage sniper shot. Hopefully destroy the cover and flank both of these units as a result. So Mathas, he does have a flashbang, but it's probably like a secondary use for him. I think we probably want to use Sinvicta to slice up the Viper. Although it only does 3 to 5 damage, so... And both of them do 3 to 5 damage. I say that because I don't want to use melee from Rend to kill a unit because we'll die. Or we'll take damage, I should say. Instead, we do have a pistol. It does something. No, don't do Overwatch yet. We could move up and take a pistol shot, but we definitely want to kill all these units this turn. So we have to do 10 damage with 3 actions. Not impossible. Especially considering we got a crit. Maybe you just take the Viper shot and don't mess around with it too much. It causing a graze is probably going to make it nearly impossible for us to finish the job here. And I don't want to stand too close to anybody because we'll potentially get, like, flame thrown.
Moving to position.
So Sin, instead of doing a slash, kind of like your 84% shot on the Viper. Should have taken that shot from the get-go, clearly, and then saved Mathas for this. But the thing is, we could definitely kill this guy. He's gonna explode. But we might be okay by being 1 tile away diagonally. I really doubt it. But it's either this or let him take like a flamethrower shot, which could wound several units. So I'm gonna let's learn, and then if this works, we definitely want to take parry on this unit. Oh, they did not explode.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
So that was a stomp. We got exactly what we wanted. That's a mission photo, no doubt. Can we get a corpse in the frame, please? If I can get a corpse in the frame. Can I just see the locations? No. What about, like, can we get the data center in the frame? No. Alright, so, you know, if this is how it has to be, this is how it has to be. Who was the star of this mission? Dude. Soldier 1, Mary Murphy. We don't need everybody on the poster here. Formation, solo. No, I've got the perfect poster. You ready? So we want formation duo. The second soldier is Sinvicta. Clenched fist. Let's see these Templar poses. Oh, I like these. No, that's not good enough. Something like that. It does go through Sinvicta's leg, I'll admit. But Sinvicta, get your sword out. Oh, look at that. Dude, this is it. Okay. Nah. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, look at this. Something like that. And then the text says, up close and personal. Oh, now we're talking. Give him like a little hero shot or something. Look at that. Beautiful. And a good microcosm of why we ended up actually doing okay on this mission. Hey, the Templar, it turns out, is like a super ranger. We just got a mad amount of supplies. Most under fire was me. Well, I guess I did have a little bit of an issue, didn't I? Most cohesion with Mathas? Dude, this is like art imitates life. Now, Savicta, you're definitely going to be a Blade Master. Don't even worry about it. You're a 100% Blade Master boy. Got corpses. We got an Illyrium core, which allows us to make,
Outstanding job leading the resistance.
experimental armor and grenades. Sorry, experimental ammo and grenades. We also countered a dark event. So we'll get, it's a bit of a shorter episode here, obviously. So we're going to keep scanning and try to get some more stuff unlocked. We want another soldier, but first we're going to try to scan for this engineer. We'll probably have something else happen in the interim period. Well, debris is definitely going to be done, skulljacking is going to be done, and Gauss weapons are going to be done. Covert action report. Fox got injured, and Josh got a promotion, and Josh and Fox are working together. That's fine. His will increased as well. We got Dr. Mathas! And Josh has recovered. The factions have identified additional operations to benefit the resistance. Okay. We should probably start hunting somebody. And I think we're going to do the Chosen Hunter because he's the guy who's been on our butt so far. So, reward health +1, and he has to be a sergeant or greater. He or she has to be a sergeant or greater. I honestly think you don't need me on these missions. Kate's more important right now. So we'll put me and... probably don't want 2 sharpshooters, even though that might not matter. We have so many sharpshooters, though. You know what? Give me and Cynthia Jefferson, and then that gives us perhaps a squaddy or whatever the second level is that I forget that we can do in the future here, or like we can customize them. Is what I mean to say. Did we get another engineer yet? No. Soon, and then we can decrease the length of time for covert actions. So I'm pretty happy with that. Allow me to actually make a save right quick, and we'll just call this, like, YouTube save 6. Just so I can return to this point. There's a chance they might give us a mission that if we hit escape on, they're like, you lose the mission. So I think it's good to be proactive here. The debris is cleared. We're not going to build anything yet, although we might want to just build a power relay, like, immediately. We're about to get another engineer, so just start by excavating. And then we can build the power relay afterwards. We should probably get ahead of that, though, like, sooner rather than later, right? Research is complete on Gauss weapons, which means we can make... I don't know what the Temnotic rifle is. That's probably for the Reaper, now that I think about it. Yeah, it is. And the Gauss rifles for sniper, and the mag cannon's important as well. Dude, experimental weapons, 2 days. Knock it out. And in the meantime, do we have enough alloys to
New orders, Commander?
to build weapons? We do not. So let's scan for this engineer, and then Skulljack is complete. So we have to Skulljack an officer, if I remember correctly. Use Skulljack on an advent officer. We got our engineer. Okay. So the first thing... Ooh, we definitely do want to investigate that. But the first thing I'm going to do here, metagame style, is... Excuse me, Hunter, I was working on something here. I want to go to the black market and see if we can get the power necessary to do that. But we might also... If we're going to get more Avenger power... We probably still want to build a power relay, even though it costs us a little bit. Yeah. I also did think about putting him in the resistance ring, but that's fine. Experimental weapons are about to complete as well. No, you're good. Okay, so come back here. I think we're starting to get a leg up on the competition, which is important. At least based on that one mission we just did. So I'm going to fly to the black market. I'm assuming it restocks once a month, so we're probably not good yet, but I need some alloys. Could I purchase some alloys, please? No alloys allowed. Tempted to purchase an engineer, by the way, but we can wait. Why? I moved you to the headquarters by accident? That's my mistake. As intel? Gain intel. Go get some Avenger power, please. Let's get lost tonight. Let's not go down that road. Okay.
Our inspiration.
Experimental weapons also complete. So we can make Boltcaster, Hunter's Axe, Shadowkeeper, and Frostbomb for Grenadiers. Shadowkeeper is like a super pistol for, I guess, sharpshooters? Hunter's Axe, I think it's a throwable for anybody. I'm not sure if it's for anybody now that I think about it. Then we have a crossbow, which can stun enemies. And we got, like, an unbelievable amount of autopsies. So, dude, let's just start knocking them out here.
To admit, there is something exciting about working under the
Somebody's got to take the Skulljack on a future mission, too. Advent Retaliation. So that's where we're going to call the episode here. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.